I'm at my parents' place. I guess I'll go to my place and watch the time change. When is daylight savings time a thing? I guess daylight savings time is kind of like the Great Pumpkin from Charlie Brown, just not observed. Interesting. Okay, well, I'm just gonna assume that it's 2 in the morning and I'm gonna call it a night.
But I did not go to bed. Instead, I stayed up that one additional extra hour to get this moment not really on camera.
Oh, there it is. That's not mildly adequate. In Canada, how many provinces/territories don't observe daylight savings? Is it A, 3, B, 1, C, 2, or D, 5? The answer is C, 2. The Yukon does not celebrate daylight savings time anymore. Bizarre. Ahoy! Welcome back to the North. It's your boy, Sleepy NWT Kid, because I had to work today, and I, for some reason, really wanted to see the clock go up an hour and film it last night, which I failed at. But, regardless, I had a sleepy work day. It was not productive like most people who go to work the next day. It's on average that most people who have to go to work the next day of daylight savings time don't actually have a good sleep. It's just because their thoughts are jumbled about how they're losing an extra hour and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, it's been proven, I'm pretty sure. I've heard this for years, that daylight savings time actually brings down productivity for 2 days, like usually, and billions of dollars in production over different industries are lost because of this thing that we do every 6 months called daylight savings time. At least most of us. I live in Northwest Territories, that's mountain time, and yes, I observe daylight savings time like most Canadians, but I just found out the Yukon doesn't anymore. It's the first time ever currently that people in the Yukon are now not in the same time zone as me, which is bizarre. Or were they ever in the same time zone? I don't think they were. Maybe they weren't. I'm just realizing now I don't know exactly what time zone the Yukon was in. Were they in mountain time? They aren't right now. Okay, I am looking it up and Google hasn't even changed it. It's saying that the Yukon is in Mountain Standard Time, which is not now. It's in its own Yukon time. But I found that interesting just because it's possible. They changed their legislation. It's like not in the impossibility of happening. So maybe in the near future, I won't have to celebrate daylight savings time. I don't know. I don't know if my legislation is making that happen right now. I did live in Saskatchewan for a year, and they don't observe it like Hawaii and New Mexico. I'm pretty sure those places also are the only other places in North America that don't do daylight savings time. But I remember that being really awesome because it was... You just didn't have to do anything. Daylight savings time was not a thing. The only thing that really bothered me was that the TV programming at lunchtime changed, because I would watch the Weekenders at lunchtime, but then because of daylight savings time, all the TV programs shifted an hour, and then the Dave the Barbarian would come on, and I did not ever watch that. So that was the only time daylight savings time affected me, was my lunchtime TV watching. Anywho, Bistank, I don't know where I'm going with this. I think this was just going to be more of me talking about daylight savings time and observing it. I had to go to work today, and I'll tell you that it was a long day because of the intro of this video, but that's okay, because I kind of enjoyed staying up and doing all that for this. I really do like making videos, and I don't know, that was fun in its own way. Okay, well, I think that's gonna be it for a video. I just kind of wanted to rant about daylight savings time and how, well, maybe one day in the near future it may be gone, because in some places in Canada, history's changing. I can't believe it that Yukon doesn't celebrate the time change anymore. That's so bizarre. Good on them. It seems like every time I read about that particular territory, they sound way cooler than my territory. Maybe I should just become Yukon Kid. Nah. Okay, follow me on all of these, check out this video, and we'll see you tomorrow for the next exciting adventures here in the north. I'm gonna go take a nap now.